Hello, Olivia from Zoller Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. Spoke briefly on the phone yesterday. I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Olivia. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you guys want to hear more information, just let's set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, no big deal. I'm going to give you free tips in the video anyway. And you guys can take them and actually go ahead and apply them right to your site. First thing I do want to talk about is content. So just looking at your homepage right now, you guys do have a good amount of content here talking about your business, services that you offer. And, I'm going to say you guys probably have 300 to 400 words of content here. And Google recommends having really about 1,500. The reason that they want so much is that the more content that you have, the higher Google is actually going to rank you. And that's one part of the process that will help you to outrank your competitors. But the other reason is that the more content you have, the more keywords you can put into that content. So just as an example, I've put in roofing Sarasota, Florida here. It's obviously an area that you guys service as well as a service that you offer in the area. And what I can see here is, well, first off, let me just say this. It's also what new customers would search. And so the first thing, we can kind of look through their lens, right? And the first thing a new customer would see would be these ads at the top of any Google search if they're looking for a service. And companies are just basically paying to be seen first by new customers with the hopes of landing some new clients. After that, we're going to find this map section. Top 3 companies are going to show up here in this preview screen. And these are all based on citations, and that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. And these are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. After that, we're going to get into the organic section. This is where we start to see companies show up with their websites. And there's 10 results that show up per page, and we'll talk more about that later. So remember that number, that there's 10 per page. And these don't show up random. They show up based on Google's algorithm and formula. We now know 2 parts of that we've talked about, are content and keywords. So we can rank our key phrase, roofing Sarasota FL, based on our results. So number 1 would go to roofing by Curry. Number 2 would go to Florida Roofing. 3 would go to Yoder Roofing. So what I want to do next is I'm going to take your website, zollerroofing.com, and I'm going to put it into a program I use called Ahrefs. And what this does is it helps me just to kind of analyze your site. So first thing I can see is that you guys do have some headers at the top of your page. This is a really good thing. This allows Google to actually find you a little bit easier. You could also put your business name up there as well. You guys have a few more kind of keywords in there as well as location. So just diving into the numbers, you guys do have 102 referring domains, sending you back 191 links to your page. So basically what that means is you have 102 websites or domains that you guys have links on. And on those 102 sites, you have 191 links. So almost 2 per page, or 2 per site, I should say. And when people click those links, it just redirects them back to zollerroofing.com and they'll go to your site. And you guys right now do have 50 keywords or phrases you can be found in searches for. And these are what really drive the visitors to your site. And this is just like what I've put in as an example, roofing Sarasota FL. And we can see the 50 keywords you do have are bringing in 23 visitors per month to your site. So we can actually take a look at the keywords and kind of see where your traffic's coming from. First thing we see is your name, Zoller Roofing. 100 people do search you by name right now per month. That's really good. And we can see the position. You guys are number 1 for that. So we talked about there's 10 results that show up per page. So if you want to be on page 1 for any search result, you really just have to get yourself ranked in the top 10. And being number 1, obviously that's the best you guys can do. So that's really good. And you guys are going to get the largest percentage of that volume. Now, let's quickly just talk about people who search you by name, right? They know who you are. It's going to be a lot of referrals, people who potentially saw your signs out as well. Maybe didn't have time to write down all the info. So this is people who are looking for you, so they really should be able to find you. But you also want to bring in those new customers, right? So that's where these phrases come in, roofer Sarasota FL, just like kind of like what we searched. And 30 people do search that phrase exactly like that, and you guys are number 18. So what that tells us is 18, right, 10 per page. 18 is going to put you at the bottom of page 2. And unfortunately, we've actually found that 80 to 85% of people who do searches on Google will not go to page 2. So what I can tell you right now is that what we're looking at is that you guys right now really aren't getting any traffic from this one or any of the keywords after that. And you guys do have some good keywords in here, but all of your visitors right now are coming from Zoller Roofing because that's the one that you're ranked the highest for. So this right here is an excellent keyword. We just want to rank you higher and get you in that top 10, if not top 5. And then this is another good one, Roofing Sarasota, Florida, 50 more. And you guys are 22 for that one. So again, that's going to put you at the top of the 3rd page. And they actually get a little further down after that. So page 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. So what we really want to do is get you on the 1st page so you can take advantage of some of those good keywords you guys do have. Just looking for a quick comparison, Roofing by Curry, they're one of the top results in the area. They're actually not using their headers, which would help them. But they have about 157 referring domains, sending them back about 1,400 backlinks to their page. And they have about 1,200 keywords that can be found in searches for. And they're getting about 536 visitors to their site per month. So again, they got the same thing. You know, they have their business name at the top, Roofing by Curry. 600 people search it. They're number 1 for that one. This one's just another extension of their name. So let's go here, Roofing Contractors Sarasota, 80. They're ranked number 1 for that one. Sarasota Roofing Contractor, 80 more, number 1 again. Sarasota Roofing Company, 70, number 1 again. So they're going to get the largest percentage of these searches. So really, all they're doing that you're not doing is they're just ranking a little bit higher than you guys. So you guys right now have the 23 visitors. You know, if we wanted to talk about what we could potentially do in working together, you know, what we'd focus on really is adding a little more content, getting you in that map section with citations, and probably adding 2 to 3 keywords, maybe even 4, to get you another 100 visitors to your site. And those 100 visitors would probably equal about 50 calls, but let's, for the sake of argument, just say it's 20 calls. Of those 20 calls, maybe you guys get about 10 estimates off those. Those 10 estimates, I know probably you'd say you land 50% as jobs, but let's just say you land 20%, and it's 2 more jobs every single month, right? And how much would that affect your business and add some additional income? Thank you guys for your time, though. I do really appreciate it. I'll give you a call to follow up in the next day or so, and just let me know what you thought of the video. But thank you very much, and have a great day.